how are you? This is going to be your reading for February 2020. Welcome to Aquarius season, Aries. If you feel like throwing anybody out, just go ahead and do so. It's the perfect time to do it if you want to do that. If not, it's the perfect time to strengthen relationships. If if you have lots of people around you that you love, then it's best if you make sure they know that. And it's best if you also make sure your relationship with them becomes a lot better than before. So, wow, we have off to a good start. 6 of Wands, Aries. Alright, so you are on top of your game, and perhaps you're being a little bit ruthless when it comes to your projects or your goals. You're just going for it. You don't care who's against it, and you don't care about the consequences that may arise from winning. Of course, winning can be good for you and the people who love you, but it can also be very bad for other people who lost, so be careful with that, try not to be too mean towards the people that lost against you. You're not one to brag a lot, right? But at the same time, you do like it when you win a competition, when you're the smartest, when you're the most creative, the one who gets the whole piece. The cookie, the prize, whatever you like. Wow, okay. Alright. So, hard work. Dude, okay, look, from so far, you're doing really well. So, I speak about the present here, I don't really focus on future stuff because we can't know the future. We can predict future things that could happen in relation to what we're doing right now, but we can't predict the future. So it's a waste of time to try and, figure out what's going to happen in the future. So, interesting. Let's put it like this. Alright. So far, you're working really hard. So that job you were looking for, perhaps at the end of last year, you got it, and you're doing magnificently in that job, in that project, whatever it is that you embarked yourself on. You're on top of your game, so you feel pretty good, and you've left behind, and last year you were not feeling so good. You were feeling quite defeated. You were feeling quite shitty. You were not enjoying yourself, and you were not being yourself because you couldn't be yourself. You were not in the position that you wanted to be, so you couldn't be yourself fully last year. You felt like shit pretty much most of the year, and right now you're pretty well. So of course you're still remembering how you felt last year, and you're a little bit worried about ever feeling this way again. You know that you don't ever want to feel like that again, but you know how to prevent that from happening, and you're almost completely sure that so long as you focus on your work, so long as you are generous and you give everything away, everything that you can do, everything that you're good at doing, if you give it all away to everyone who needs it and who's asking you to do it, then you know you're going to always be successful, and you won't ever fall into that Ten of Swords energy again. So you're pretty much aware now of what it is to give all that you have, all that you can do to the rest, to you know, to humanity, to the people that need it. So perhaps in this case, it seems like you're doing something that really helps people a lot. You could be involved with environmental issues. You could be helping to improve the environment, to clean it up. I mean, it almost looks like you work on literally cleaning the environment, you know, from all the bad things that have been happening to our surroundings. So you're definitely working on something to do with the earth, the environment, the nature around us, and you're improving it, and you feel quite good about that, okay? And yeah, you just want to give all that you have to that. But there's something interesting here, okay? Is that to truly focus on all of this, it seems that last year you were feeling quite shitty about yourself. You were not in a comfortable position. And to really improve your position, to improve your status, to improve how you feel about yourself, you had to leave something behind. You had to, you know, I think that you had to leave someone that you really do care about. You literally broke up with somebody last year because you were not on top of your game, and you just felt like shit. It wasn't fair to you or the other person to be dealing with this shitty feeling that you had, and you decided to leave that person behind so that you could improve yourself. I'm not getting, and I'm getting that you really do, that you really have quite lovely emotions for this person, that you, I mean, you didn't leave them because they were bad for you, but because, oh, alright, because you felt trapped within yourself. You couldn't be you didn't feel like yourself. You couldn't be yourself. Yeah, look, man, you left a person last year because you didn't feel like yourself. You could not feel like yourself. You felt completely trapped, like you couldn't go anywhere, not because of this person, but because you were not doing what you wanted to do, and you were not feeling good about how much you were giving to the world. You were not on top of your game. You felt terrible, and you didn't find it fair for this person to deal with that. You couldn't give this person what they deserved, and you couldn't give this person what you wanted to give to them. So regardless of the feelings that you had for them, you literally, you broke up with that person. You left them. And why? Because you were trapped within yourself and within your situation, and you needed to desperately find yourself and to feel good by yourself on your own, and you went on your search to do this. Now you feel quite well. I mean, you left this person having these 8 of Cups here to get your 9 Cups, and now you do feel quite good about yourself. But you do feel this, you know, I mean, you do love this person. You know that you left them because you couldn't be with them, because you couldn't provide any positive thing within the relationship. So you went and searched for yourself, and you found yourself, and now you feel great. I mean, this is beautiful, but you you are aware of the sacrifice that you had to make to be able to get here and here and here and here. So, well, as for February, congratulations, Aries. It's a pretty good reading. I mean, lots of sacrifice, I understand, but have a brilliant month. I think that you're doing quite wonderfully at your present moment, and so you should keep that energy up, alright? So have a good one. Take care. Bye.